Hello everybody, this is Richard here coming to you from the Terraform Homestead. We're going through fixing some of our mistakes from our floor pouring because yeah, that was a mess. If you haven't seen that video, be sure to go back and look. This week we are getting in our doors. These are scrap and salvage, like pretty much everything is out here. Taking some old stuff, making it beautiful, using what we have available that's inexpensive. That's our whole goal out here. So, without any further delay, let's get into this video.
New world where everyone is sacred, every life accounted for. Grow your garden, find your tribe, let your heart's burning side move your body towards the light.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the Terraform Homestead. For those of you who are new to our channel, we are a nonprofit in the Sonoran Desert teaching natural building and basically teaching people how to live a simpler, healthier life. If you caught our last workshop video, you know we just completed pouring our floors, which is really exciting, and finally are almost able to get this shop into a usable space. Today we are working on framing, finishing our back section, and to start the day, I am troubleshooting. So our floors, if you saw in our last video, if not, go watch that. Floor is somewhat dried. It's still a little bit soft. I've definitely put a few gouges in it because I was trying to work in here too soon. So it's definitely a lot better. I'm gonna give it like a C, solid C. I was gonna say C+, but that's too generous. Came out to be super unlevel, so we ended up having to make them a lot thicker than we were hoping to do, which unfortunately meant our door frame is a lot lower than it should be. So did some research. I think we're gonna be able to thin out this door header just a little bit to give us a couple more inches of clearance, which will be nice because I don't want to be hitting my head on this. Okay, so here is the issue that we are facing. We have our door frame header here. This is way too thick. It is overkill for what we need, so I think based on what I was researching, we can trim this probably down to a 2x4 header. It's not ideal, we're definitely stretching our limits, but what I'm gonna end up doing is putting an additional 2x4 here, so that way it'll come up. I'll patch this little gap here, get everything secured. The thing that makes me less worried about doing a 2x4 header, even though this is just over 4 foot across, so technically we should have a 4'6" header, is we really don't have very much framing or weight on this. And also we have another top plate beam that goes all the way across this. So really our header is going to be, what is that, 3.5 plus 1.5 inches, so 5 inches thick. So got some 1.5 inch tube steel, and I think I may just do 3 layers of that. Seeing that this header is not really doing much, it looks like, I think we're gonna wing it. We're gonna go for it. First thing I gotta do is get this off, figure out how this header was on, which I think is gonna be a whole lot of fun to get off, because I'm pretty sure there's about 1,000 nails in it. Got our new header made. So I was doing the calculations and it was saying that one 1-inch steel tube was roughly equivalent to a 2x4. So, what I didn't think about, and I don't know why I was so worried, I have 3 1.5 by 1 inch tubes. What I did is ran a hole all the way through all 3, and then basically just kind of riveted it together. So I can push this up, and that'll just hold all 3 of these together. Probably once I get our new solar system that is coming, I will come back and just overhead tack weld these together. But really, they're not going anywhere once they're locked into place. So we have our new header in. Look at that view. Such a pretty place out here. I think this is going to be as strong, if not stronger, than our last one. So you can see I can walk under here with like 3-4 inches above my head, which is nice because I'm 6'2", and I don't want to be hitting my head on everything for the rest of my life out here in the shop. So that was definitely a necessity. I'm glad I got that done. We're out running around today and getting some supplies for workshop. So just went to the Habitat for Humanity Restore, or for some reason in Tucson they call it the Happy Store, and just can't recommend this place enough. All the proceeds go to help families in need. They've got great deals, and I'm coming out with some great finds. So found the second door for the shop for 15 bucks. I found a super cool hammered bronze, brass, coppery looking door handle for 15 bucks. And the big score of the day, because we're putting our air compressor and some of the noisier tools and stuff in the back of the shop, I wanted to run a outlet on a switch basically so we can turn them on and off from inside the shop. I needed a 20 amp breakers and switches and stuff like that. Those are usually like anywhere between $5 and $7 a piece. Got everything I needed here for a quarter a piece. So that saved me just like 40 bucks right there. My next project is our doors. So I found this one, Habitat Restore, for 15 bucks. I have had this one in our scrapyard for, I don't even know how long, forever. Actually, no, this was off of my house. That's what it was, and we replaced it. So I'm gonna get these cut down and into place. We're gonna put like a fascia board on them so it cleans them up and, you know, cleans up some of these cracks and stuff. I got little fake facade things put on the front. This is all just leftover scrap from our soffits. Basically what this is going to do is just give me a backer for the actual front. So you can see this one's kind of a little janky, little pieced together, a few little holes. Not a big deal because it's not going to be seen really. Next step is to get these pallet boards cut down, ripped down so that they're all the same width, and then kind of start laying out the pattern. Beautiful tight joint. We're gonna be doing basically kind of a diagonal pattern all the way up this one, and then our other one we're going to do the diagonal pattern in the opposite direction. And then I have some glossy jade stained poly gel stuff, which I think will look really cool with the outside. Got the first door done. I'm definitely gonna need some more pallets broken down because that's what I got left. So next steps on this, you know, it's all used lumber, so I gotta come in and fill in some of these cracks with some wood putty. Okay, we've officially switched over from sunshade protective goggles to clear protective goggles, which means it's a late work night. All right, so I got our second door covered. It's looking real good. Came in here and just did a quick sand on this little section because I want to test our water-based poly stain something or another, whatever that is, to see how it's going to look. So cool. The crew got the door sanded down today and they're just looking so cool. I really want to see how the stain's looking, so I'm out here. I'm gonna get this stained and see how it goes. We did get some cool hardware. This was from the Habitat Restore. So it's really cool copper, hammered brass something, I don't know. Looks cool, and it was 15 bucks. And then I found these cool antique rollers that we're going to stick on the back of the door. So these doors are pretty heavy since we did add a lot of plywood and the pallet boards. So these will just kind of help roll in and out. Hello, it is another day on Workshop Build. Doing a bunch of stuff today. Our big focus is our doors. Getting those in so we can get the place sealed up and finally get it locked up and nice. I'm not sure how much filming I'm gonna be able to do today because it is windy. It is kind of cold out. We're definitely switching seasons right now. So yeah, we're rocking the Tiger sparkly long sleeves today, which is super fashionable here out in the desert. So, okay, we're working on our doors today. As in, they're doing a great job getting us stained. We got these sanded last build day and I need to cut off just a hair on the top of the door because it's rubbing just a little bit. I do want a little bit of a gap so when the wood expands and contracts, it's not going to get shut. But I've never seen this happen before. The tip of my bit broke off in the screw head. I think at this point everything's just raunchy. Thank you guys for watching the progress on this video. It has been a lot of fun to get these pallets in and start actually building some stuff that has kind of that artistic flair. I know we do a lot of that, but it's always fun to do new projects. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to check out these videos here. They are similar in the same world. If you like this one, I think you'll like those too. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. That's something that really helps our channel grow and reach new people. We will have a new video out for you next week. Go build something cool.